7317. Oh, 7867, man. Three 964. There we go. Just tell them you'll fly. Payload 59, and there's a 0 fuel weight, and the actual 0 fuel weight needs to be 622, so that's going to be 21,500 pounds. Oh no, that's too heavy. 65. 21,470. Still there. 21,350. Oh man. I'll do. That's what we want. Load that. 622 with 30, good. And we'll go to init B. 62.2 over, what was it? Block 7.8. That's a lot. That is a lot of fuel. What? 6. Oh man. 62.26. Yeah, it's down there. 62.2, and then block fuel. $7.8. Oh, it's not happy with that. Hey Jordan, hey Horace, how's it going? Why is it not accepting it? Ah, I'm putting it in the wrong way, that's why. So that's 30, and then 7.8 goes there, 7.8. Skadoosh. There we go. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Thank you for asking. In it. Yeah, we'll do this. So transition altitude on takeoff is 7,000. Flaps are going to be on 1. We'll do 58 as the flex to temp. And then let's do this. 137. 138. So we're going to rotate at 138 today. Nice. CI, that should probably be higher, but we'll leave it. Let's just see what it says on here. Cost index. CI 36. There we go. Okay. Let's have a look at the flight plan. So we're going from Bristol. So basically I'm entering the details of the flight and the aircraft's weight into the MCDU. This is the MCDU. And it stands for Multi-Purpose Control Display Unit. Okay, and this is basically the onboard computer that decides what the plane needs to do and when. So we are departuring 09 and we're going oh man. So it should be via VATSIM, but it's not there. So will it be WOTA 1 Zulu? Let's have a look. Yeah. It should have been VATSIM. That's a shame. Oh no, that's not gone in properly. Alright, we'll just set it to none. Because that's more the route it was supposed to be anyway. It was via there to VATSIM. Okay. Destination arrival at the moment is down as 28. And via BLM to Golf to Gipol. So there's Gipol. Cool. Okay, so that's the flight plan done. We may as well do we'll stick the arrival data in. For now, what it is, it'll probably change by the time I get there. 1015 QNH. Didn't get the temperature and I should have done. For Zurich. Temperature is 1. Mag and wind is 270 degrees and it's 5 knots. Transition altitude is 7,000. There. Okay, just have a quick look at the chart for approach into 28. Need the decision hard. quite high up. Zurich. 2290. Oh no, the lock is even higher. 3070. Into that. Okay, maybe not. Try into that then. There we go. And then thrust reduction. If 1416, it needs to be about 1500 above ground. 1529, so we'll say 3000. 3000. There we go. Okay, so it's in. Perf is in. Program is what it is. Flight plan's in. Fuel prediction's in. Okay, I think we're good. To now contact ground. And we are in. We're at gate 2, parking space 2. Let's see what they say. Okay, so EGD tower.com 133.85.
So after the Cessna 310 passes right till left. Sorry, after the Golf Victor Whiskey, after the Cessna 310 vacates right, cross runway 09, no taxi to the southern apron.
After the Cessna 3...
Plane there behind us.
09,
I think there's another one there as well.
November 0 Charlie Romeo, taxi to the southern apron.
Southern apron, 520 Charlie Romeo.
Bristol Tower, good evening, this is EasyJet, type A20N at stand 2, ready for IFR clearance to Zurich as filed.
EasyJet, Bristol Tower, good evening. Information Mike, cleared Zurich, bad in 1 X-ray departure, squawk 3375, QNH 1019.
EasyJet, just say the squawk again, please.
EasyJet, squawk 3375.
Okay, clear to Zurich, leaving runway 09 via Berdim 1 X-ray, QNH 1019, squawk 3375, EasyJet.
EasyJet, read that correct.
Awesome. 1019. 3375 and hit that to on, and I'm gonna turn them on as well now. What's that fire truck doing? Go away. I'm not on fire, leave me alone. EasyJet requesting push and start.
EasyJet, stand 2, push and start approved, face west.
Push and start approved, face west, EasyJet. Why does he want us to face west? Pretty sure we're taking off that way.
Rocket Whiskey was shut down
Oh, well.
on the southern apron, will be backing about 15 to 20 minutes.
Golf Victor Whiskey, roger.
Let's do it. Whoa, getting a rollback. Must be on a hill, this. Oh no, we're getting pushed back without. Right, let's go to ground, and then we'll get this going as well. Beacon on, of course. And then he said face west. Get the wing lights on as well for now. Okay, once they're stabilised, needs to be about 19% on here. Ground crew are clear out of the way, so we'll get some lights on. Runway turn. And taxi lights on there. Pretty sure I turned that on before. Okay, so that needs to be switched to norm. Off. Off. There we go, so APU is off. Right, we're just about ready to taxi. Let's dim these lights a little bit. I'll turn them off for takeoff as well. And just test that the lighting's okay for takeoff. Yeah, lighting is good. Let's get that back up. Flaps to 1. Okay. EasyJet facing west, ready for taxi.
EasyJet taxi holding front to Golf X-ray.
EasyJet taxi holding point Golf X-ray. Let's have a look. Golf X-ray. Ah, yeah, it's just at the end. Cool. We are facing the right way after all. Whoops. Just zoom out a little bit. And then just have a look at the departure here. So the departure is 6,000, so I'm going to set that in now. And we'll leave the speed to the aircraft. Cool. Off we go then. Let's get on the taxiway, shall we? Okay, in a minute it'll tell me to change frequencies. Look at that reflection on the screen there, that's absolutely perfect.
Easy 00, runway 09er, surface winds 100 degrees, 2 knots, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 09 or easy 00. Okay, I thought he was going to change me to approach, but never mind. Okay, let's set this up a little bit. So we need lights to take off, landing lights on, runway turn off, wing off, strobe on, nav and logo on, happy days, and then call the cabin. And then okay, we'll line up. And we'll go dome off. Actually, dome on a second. Wind shear on. Radar system on. And then we'll dome off. Other way. Away we go. So we're looking for that VR. 137 is V1. V1 and VR rotate. There's a positive climb. Autopilot's on.
Easy 00, contact to my Bristol radars. 125.650, bye.
125.650 for easy 00, bye bye. Bristol radar, easy 00, passing flight level 280.
Easy 00, you're not passing flight level 280, you're passing 2,800 feet. You've turned far too soon on the SID as well. You need to follow the SID properly. Climb now, flight level 100.
Climbing flight level 100, easy 00.
Easy 589, we're to continue approach, contact the tower 133.850, goodbye.
Oh, he's very angry at me.
Wait.
I'm just following the flight plan. He's got upset with me. Been cleared via Badim 1 X-ray. I think he thinks I'm on Wotan, which I probably should be looking at this chart, but I just went with what the flight plan was. Never mind. So yeah, Wotan would have took me there, but then it also took me back on itself.
EasyJet, nothing further for you now. Switch to Unicom. Bye.
Unicom for EasyJet, bye. What an impatient man. Oh well. Hopefully the Brussels controllers are in a better mood than that guy. Alright. 10,000 there, so we'll go seatbelts off. And landing lights off. It is really dark out there, we're in the cloud. Let's see what the weather radar's saying. It's going to be a bumpy one, we might have to put the seatbelts back on now. Tailwind of 40 knots. Should have put them on as well. Thanks for these follows, guys, appreciate it. Okay. No coverage now till we get to Zurich. Zurich looks really busy, so hopefully they'll be sticking around. We might be able to get in Reims centre. I'm going to stick the climb in 330. And up we go. Try and get this time updated now as well. There we go. 1 hour 30 according to the flight time. That'll come down as we get higher in altitude and the speed increases as well. Ice. We'll go to standard QNH in a second. Let's get there now. Okay, it's pretty dark out there. I'm going to just turn the flood on a little bit because it's really dark outside. Hopefully we'll be through the cloud level soon. Have a little bit of a view in front of us maybe. This is just absolute compact cloud there. Doesn't seem to matter what mode it's on. Oh, there we go. Alright. Okay, so yeah, I can see we should have taken that Wotan, but it was messed up on the flight plan anyway, Wotan. But never mind. Can't please everybody. Okay, so we're on our way to Zurich now then, and as you can see we've just burst through the cloud at 19,000. Get a bit of a view of the stars. Okay, so we're heading directly towards London airspace now. Let's see if I can show you a little bit on the VFR map. This is our flight plan, so we went out of Bristol via VATSIM. Probably should have gone Wotan, but never mind. And then we're basically making our way through these waypoints, turning at Lindy, heading south to Mid, and then Bognor across the channel there, making landfall in France, and then turning when we hit Resmi towards Switzerland, which will start taking us in to the descent towards Zurich. We'll be passing right over London, well, just to the west of London, but we'll catch the Heathrow traffic around here probably. So it might get busy. I'll have to keep an eye on the radar, because the chances are we could come across an aircraft that's going to intrude on our altitude. At the moment they all look pretty low down. finally getting up to around 30,000. Once we're up there, I'll increase the speed to 340, and we'll get a nice speed going on. We're already down to less than an hour's flight time because of the speed we're at, and that'll only increase over time, decrease over time. Aircraft out over there. Is it on the TCAS? I don't think this thing's actually working for TCAS. So that's just coming up to 32. We ain't gonna actually be able to go much faster. Why has that changed? Might go over speed there. It does look like they've improved how dark the darkness actually is. It wasn't actually that dark. Not long ago you could still see the plane from the outside. Okay, pretty basic now, unfortunately, because it's pitch black outside. We ain't going to see much, and there's cloud below us, so we ain't even going to see the lights of the UK. It looks like this cloud's extending out as well, judging by the radar. So roughly 44 minutes until we're in Zurich. Okay, let's see if the approach has gone into the actual computer as well. And I need to set the VAP. So VAP is going to be 150 today. Okay, good, we've got these in there, so ZH677 at 1200, which is awesome. 3.3 at BLM, that needs to... So we're going to have to be below 3.3 at BLM. That's fine. Hey Andrew, how's it going? Tim, yeah, so basically the checklist I use to start the aircraft is built into the FlyByWire A320NX software, which this is. So this isn't the standard A320, it's the A320NX by FlyByWire, and they provide their own checklist with it as well. I do it automatically. There's certain things that I know to do, and then the rest I just leave to the aircraft. The simple thing of it is basically like when you're starting up, get the APU on, and once that's ready, get the engines on, make sure the fuel pumps are off, and then they're on when you need to start the engines. And then for landing, it's things like lights, flaps, stuff like that. But I only use the checklist for starting the engine. I don't use it for landing or approach or anything like that. It does a little bit of a checklist here as well, and that's now telling me that ice isn't detected anymore, so I'll get rid of these anti-ices. So yeah, it tells you a little bit of a checklist here, so it says like obviously prepare the cabin, things like that. No worries, Tim. Andrew, if you do want to follow, just it's !notify. Just type that. So temperature's changed at Zurich. We'll probably have to update this again just before we do arrive. Awesome, thanks Andrew. Andrew, thanks for the follow, mate. Previous phase. Temperature's now 2 degrees. QNH is still 1015. Transition 7000. 240 at 5, so that's changed. It's a high up runway, this one, so the thrust reduction is going to be at 3000. It's around 1500 higher than most other runways. Okay, we are across the channel. You won't have known it because there's a huge cloud covering the ground and the water, but we're well across the channel now, as you can see. And on our way in. think our weather system's quite far below us. Yeah, we should be alright. It does say to expect turbulence on the approach. So we'll see when we're on final. That's broke again. Thanks for the follow, Amanda. So I'm hoping when we get to Zurich, there's a little less cloud, because we have got a nice mountain approach. There should be some mountains to our left side as we come in, around about the same altitude as us, which would be nice to see. But we'll see if the clouds have other ideas. Okay, it looks like we're going to go over speed in a second. Pull that down slightly. Okay, so just over 30 minutes to go then. Descent will probably start quite a bit before that. It's going to be quite a quick descent when we get going. So basically, at BLM, we need to be at 20,000, even though it says 3.3 on there. And then in 10 miles we've got to get down to roughly flight level 12,000. Hey Steve, how's it going? Good stuff. So I'm just messaging Zurich, the dude in Zurich Tower now, seeing if he's going to be there when we arrive. Hopefully he will be. Everywhere else nearby seems to have closed. Andrew, yeah, I do. I play a few games. I've not streamed very many other games recently, but I play War Thunder, which is a combat flight sim. I play Postscriptum, which is a World War II shooter. I play Squad, which is a modern shooter, and I play a couple of others: Star Wars Battlefront, Star Wars Squadrons, IL-2. Mountain Blade as well. Okay, it sounds like the Zurich Tower is going to be closing soon, unfortunately. Once again, I've chosen a air controller that's closing, which is just a pain in the ass. So 30 minutes to Zurich. It's a shame he's closing. I'm really annoyed about that. I always catch them too late. Okay, unfortunately Zurich Tower has closed. We might look at a divert to Lyon. Okay, Lyon is closed as well, unfortunately. Okay, I was wondering why he wasn't messaging me back. That's unfortunate, then we'll just have to land at Zurich with no ATC. Okay, let's have a look how far we are from BLM, which is there. So around 130 miles, just less than. That's when we'll start descending from Pevit to BLM. We want to be at flight level 200 by BLM. So looking at landing 22:45, it says. we'll see. Get that medium auto brake on now. So something less to remember when we do start looking at landing. was hoping that the controllers had come back online, but they've completely left us. And unfortunately, we ain't gonna get controllers back, which is a shame. But it is what it is. Be alright. Still quite busy at Zurich, considering there's not any controllers there. There's quite a few planes in on the route already. When the controllers logged off. We'll make our way there. It should be quite a bumpy approach. I think there's clouds into Zurich. So we'll try and see if there's a weather report available. Request that now. Yeah, we'll get a METAR. Just having a look through the different pages of this thing. It's pretty complicated in terms of what's available. it's on the 12, 2150 Zulu. 250 at 6 knots is the wind. That's changed again. So we just broken clouds at 6,000 broken clouds. Broken clouds at 600 and broken. No, I don't know what that is. QNH 1016. So we need to put QNH 1016 in and 250 6 knots. So 10 250 for 6. Cool. Oh, that's bumpy. Holy crap. Let's get the seatbelt sign on. We just got hit by a gust of 100-mile-an-hour winds. Okay, let's bring the speed down a bit there. Because otherwise we're going to be close to overspeeding. Have to keep an eye on that, might have to descend. If it continues as it is. Okay, we are going to have to descend soon anyway. So 10 miles. Yeah, we'll start descending now actually. May as well get out of this wind as well. Yeah, Billy, sometimes I do realise if it's too realistic. I enjoy it though, I love it. Get a bit of speed brake on and get a nice steady descent down. .38, that's fine, we'll hold that. Probably going to have to be a little bit quicker. Keep the seatbelt sign on. We're going into Zurich, Billy. There was a controller at Zurich on VATSIM earlier, but he's gone now, unfortunately. I did choose Zurich because it had a controller, but yeah, they went to bed, I suppose. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, so descending down to 12,000 feet, because by the time we get to, we've hit BLM over the assigned. No, Billy, just going to be in Zurich, unfortunately, and end the stream there tonight. All I can stream is this one flight for now. So the time at the top is time to go 5 minutes. It's a little more than that. Landing time 22:46 roughly, so about 10-15 minutes. We're getting a lot of turbulence coming down here. We're going to go as managed airspeed for this. A lot of turbulence coming in. Okay, Zurich Airport should be up ahead somewhere. Roughly there, maybe. Okay, getting down to flight level 12, pretty much all the way in on the approach there. And then it changes on the turn. Should be a little lower than that in reality. At Giphole you should be a 7. No, I think we're going through it, unfortunately. We're just going to go by the flight plan. I'm just going to check the charts. Okay, Giphole is the transition, so we're going to come down to 7. I can't even select it with the I'm going to activate approach, I think. Actually, how far out are we? Oh, we're pretty far out at the moment. A couple of lag spikes there. Get these landing lights on. Evening, Andy. You're just about to see the landing into Zurich now. There's some terrible weather ahead, and I'm guessing it's going to be pretty bumpy. We did have a turbulence warning on approach into Zurich, but it has been pretty terrible. We just got hit by a 100-mile-an-hour tailwind. Really overshot the marker there. That's because of the wind.
That's also very correct.
We'll get down to 7 now. We'll get onto their QNH as well, which is 1016 right now. Yeah, I think we're out of the wind. Main part of the bad weather's out there over the mountains. There are a bit of a mountainside to the east there. Okay, looks like we picked up the ILS, which is good. Last night we had an ILS failure, that's why I turned that on so early. I wanted to check we were going to pick it up. So it's possible the airport might be in cloud at the moment in the EasyJet. Looks like some bad ice in there. I'm going to stick the de-icers on. It says no ice detected, but definitely looks like there's ice out there. You can hear that wind, it's pretty heavy. Okay, let's get this approach phase activated. That's going to slow us down now.
And Echo Zulu Yankee 00, how long final 18 because I want to cross runway 28.
Yes, the mic is not good
I'm crossing 28. That's it to see.
Okay, there should be another aircraft just out there that's landing on 28. Yeah, there. Oh no, that's our lights. Okay, we'll keep the flaps up for now. No, in fact, we'll go flaps 1. The aircraft will bring that speed down. The actual ground is at 1,400 meters here, which is why the markers are so accurate there, so high. Sorry. Yeah, we're on time for landing. I mean, it's quite a busy airport, but there's no controller at the moment. Anyway, we're number 2 for landing at the moment. Looking at it, possibly number 3 actually. There's another one just in front out there somewhere. Yeah, we're going to be... Oh no, yeah, we're going to be number 2. Easy 00 on downwind for Zurich, runway 28, we're number 2.
Zurich traffic easy 273, around 5 miles final, 28. Sorry, 12 miles.
Yeah, easy 273, I think you're in front of me, so if you go for landing first, I'll follow you in, easy 00.
No problem, thank you.
He's lower than me at the moment. If we have to, we'll just go around, but I think we'll be okay. We're on flaps 1 at the moment anyway. I'm going to take it down to 6,000. Getting a lot of lag spikes here. I can't do anything. I don't know why it's lagging so much. It just seems to be the game. The stream's running fine. Really laggy. We'll get down to 6,000. So lag is when the game is sort of, it's just jerky, and that's what's happening right now. It just seems to be jerking a bit. I'll close some of these things I've got open here. Try and sort it out. We'll hold at 6,000 and then we should pick up the lock accurately. Absolutely cannot see anything through this soup at the moment. It's going to be a bumpy one. We're just touching the edge of the bad weather here.
Traffic easy 273, 5 miles final, 28.
Zurich traffic, this is easy 00. We're at 20 miles on base. 428.
Far away.
Yeah, we're way out of the way, so you're good to go.
Can you see the snow or you cannot see it? Do you have live weather?
Yeah, we're bumping around a bit at the moment.
Yeah, it's too bumpy.
Yeah, Andy, we definitely could. Definitely could. I could find your house if you wanted me to. If you really wanted me to show you your house in game, I could do. Don't expect it to look like your house, but you'll definitely be able to see that it is the position where your house should be, whatever building they put there in its place. Okay, so I'm going to press lock now for localizer, and that's going to pick up the lock. Okay, we're out of the storm now at least, so it's going to be a smooth landing. do the call for landing now. And we've got the lock, so we'll arm approach, and then that should capture the glide slope. Go flaps 2 there. Okay, the runway is direct ahead. Can't see it yet. Hell of a storm. So we literally just passed through the edge of that storm. It's a good job. It's a good job we didn't go much further that way. Big windstorm. I guess there's a snowstorm pushing into Zurich right now. This is live weather as well, so this is actually happening.
And easy in case the runway is right.
Nice one, Andy. I'm glad you think so, mate. I like talking to people. I hate sitting here in silence. It's nice to have someone to chat to. Yeah, Billy, it's taking a bit of a while, but the plane's in control of the speed, so we'll leave it as it is. We're on flaps 2, probably a little bit too early, but I won't go to flaps 3 for a while yet. You know what, actually, we will speed it up. We'll go flaps up there. We're not on the glide slope yet. Yeah, it's going to be a nice landing, Josh, I think. Hopefully, if this cloud doesn't contain a windstorm, we'll be alright. Zurich traffic, easy 00 on final 10 miles out. Runway 28.
I will see you then. Watch you.
Okay, we'll go flaps 2 again, slow it down a bit. I know, Andy, I can't believe it myself. Like, literally just before Christmas, I think it was November, I had 500 followers. And then over Christmas, my followers just shot up. It had taken me nearly a year to get to that point, and then within the space of a month, I'd achieved what I'd achieved in a year in terms of followers. So it's good. It's good for me because it shows that I'm doing something right in terms of what I'm playing is what people are enjoying. So I'm happy with that. Okay, we'll go flaps down. I actually can't see the runway yet. Decision height was 3070. Well, it is 3070, so if we hit that... Thanks a lot, Andy, I'm glad you do, mate. There we go, there's the runway. Gear down. Just a quick check on the checklist. Signs are on. Cabin is ready. Spoilers are armed. Flaps are down. Here we go. EasyJet 00 coming into Zurich. And we'll go flaps full.
Minimum.
Yeah, they're there. Are you on your phone, Billy? Oh, Josh, it does for me as well, man. Like, honestly, it adds so much. It's just a shame that, like, the last few flights I've done, pretty much every airport I've been to, the controllers have logged off just before I've landed. Alright, here we go then. Yeah, I can imagine it's pretty small on your phone, Billy. I can imagine. Yeah, I'll zoom in for you. I'm on a 27-inch quad HD monitor, so for me, I could see those lights miles out. Oh, Andy, I've got to go after this. Unfortunately, just one flight tonight. Here we go, 500. Looking at them pappy lights, 2 white, 2 red. See the snow on the ground in Zurich. It looks lovely. EasyJet 00 coming into land now. Zurich Airport.
Easy on London. How long? How many miles do you have?
Easy 00. We're about a mile out on final.
Okay, I will watch you landing.
300.
Coming in for landing now. 200 above the deck.
Yeah, I see it.
100.
Autopilot off.
If you wanna watch yourself, maybe I will tell you now.
20. 10. Right.
That's us down. Reverse thrust on. Get off the runway, come on. That was the auto brake kicking in there. We're going to take a left here. Zurich traffic, Easy 00, we have butter, clear of runway 28. Okay, just going to do a couple of things on the taxiway there as well. So just before we get on, look at the snow, it looks awesome. Beautiful, right, okay, so we just need to sort out. Thanks a lot, Simeon. Cheers, Josh. Cheers, Billy. Cheers, Steve. Okay, sort the lights out, so we'll go landing lights on retracted, don't need them anymore. They're onto taxi, get the wing lights on, and we'll keep the runway turn lights on for now. And then we need to turn off the radar, because we don't want the radiation. Why can't I turn that? Come on, I know I turned it on, so... There we go, radar system off. Okay. Right, so we'll taxi to the gates now. Whoop. So let's have a look where we are. So we just got to cross another runway to get to these gates. And we've got to cross runway 34 and then take a left onto taxiway Echo 6 and then taxiway. In fact, we'll go across Echo 7 to the link and then get to the inner gates. So basically we're going to go like that way. Thanks a lot, Billy. I enjoyed that one. That was a nice approach. It's the first time I've been through an approach like that where it's been so bumpy and just on the edge of a snowstorm that you've got to be careful of. Okay, so we'll get the APU on and going. No, so Tim, you have to find separate charts for the airports and that. Unfortunately.
EasyJet at Zurich, can you hear me?
Yeah, this is EasyJet, go ahead.
You're the one who landed now, 2A?
Yeah, that's me.
If you want to see yourself landing, I was streaming live on YouTube. You can check and you can see yourself landing. It's called LAQWED, Lakwed, if you want.
Cool, I'll have a look, thank you very much. I was streaming as well.
LAQWED.
Okay, I'll have a look, thank you.
No problem, thank you too.
No, Billy, I fly British Airways, Ryanair, I flew American Airways last night. I've missed this lineup a bit. I know, yeah. He must have liked my landing. Bless him. If you enjoyed this clip, don't forget to follow or subscribe and leave a comment. Thanks.